City. It's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
You're the one. Thank you. Welcome to Monday. It's a full hour of Hot Topics. I'm glad you're watching. Thank you very much. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? 2 thumbs up. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Yes. I hope you all had a terrific, well-rested weekend where you got a lot accomplished. Happy Monday. I'm glad you're here. Today, Today is Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. Well, actually, his birthday was on Friday. He would have been 87 years old. Today is the celebration. And for me, growing up, and I tell you this every year of Wendy, that it was always a day of community service. And I find that more people than not just sit at home and wait for a mattress to be on sale. You know, for the sales and stuff. And kids watch mindless TV and so on and so forth. You know, but gone are the good days, gone by. You know, Martin Luther King said, I look to a day when people will not be judged for the color of their skin, but for the content of their character. Well, you know. So the question is, would he be happy with today? No. Agree. You know? I think it's great that we can all eat in a restaurant together, black and white and Asian and Indian people. We no longer have to sit at the back of the bus. But this police brutality has got to stop. The racial profiling has got to stop. But maybe bigger than most, that wrings my heart, is that, you know, quite frankly, the black family is weak. And we need to take accountability as a people, my people, you know. Don't have babies with the wrong man. Men, stop leaving your women to raise. And what is going on? I believe that even before anything, you know, it all starts with the family. And if there is no family, then what do we have? So we can blame a lot of people, but let's start at home. Shout out to all the teachers. I know you're here, yeah. You got the day off. last night I did watch The Real Housewives of Potomac. Did you watch? Clap if you did. Clap if you did. Okay. So these women are all wealthy, they're black, and they live in Potomac, Maryland. They also all look alike. Except for this girl right here. She's the brown one, but everyone else is high yellow. And my favorite is Tina Knowles right here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know the woman's name, but I was watching. All I was calling her in my mind is Tina Knowles. What's her name? Karen? Okay. Tina. I loved her, and I love these housewives, and I feel like they're not gonna stoop to the level of fighting and wig pulling because they're so busy being highfalutin. Which is a whole nother dramedy going on within the show. But I enjoyed it, you know? And, you know, in Maryland, you say, well, what do you hold? You know, in LA, they hold the diamond. In Georgia, they hold the peach. And I suggested in Maryland, you hold a crab. But instead, they held champagne glasses. Yeah. Anyway, I'll watch again next week. I could very well bow out if it becomes too ridiculous. But one of the housewives there in Maryland is divorced from the former NBA player Juan Dixon. They've been divorced for 3 years. Now, I don't know who Juan is because, you know, I don't follow the sports, but just take a look at their co-parenting has taken things to a whole nother level. Let's watch.
Juan and I have a very unconventional relationship. Come on, hurry up. We are divorced, we live together, we raise our kids together, sleep in the same bed together. Yes, it's crazy, but we want what's best for our kids. And if that means we function as a married, divorced, divorced, married, whatever couple, then that's what it's gonna be.
Okay. So I think that more divorced people are doing this than not, because even though the politicians try to tell you that the economy is better, it's really not, in my mind. And that's why you have people divorcing and still in the same house and the same bed. Like, he couldn't be in a guest room. Well, maybe they don't have a guest room, even though everyone on that Maryland show is very wealthy. I have no idea what is going on here. All I know is that this is wrong on every level. Like, the kid wakes up in the morning. You know, when your kid wakes up in the morning and they come to your room and they crawl into the bed and they see mommy and daddy, it confuses them. It's bad enough that, you know, Jennifer Gardner has Ben Affleck living in the pool house. You know, same property, but in the same bed, the same, weird. But I'll watch again next week and I'll tell you when I tap out. So Tereesa Giudice of Jersey has been out of prison for 26 days, and she almost got arrested again. It's a beautiful story. I mean, not beautiful, because she didn't get arrested, but just let me tell you, okay? So, you know, she's on parole, and she wears that ankle bracelet. And she has to talk to her parole officer to leave the house. Like, I want to go to the grocery store or pick up the kids at soccer, or, you know, whatever. Anyway, so her parole officer let her make her first red carpet appearance. There she is. Well, she's wearing a lovely pair of Valentino boots, over $2,000. Does it make you hate her? Like, remember, she might have driven there in her $90,000 Lexus truck that had a bow on it when she first got out of prison. And she's there with a fur coat. Uh-huh. And it looks like a blowout. And she might have dyed her hair a little browner. It's not so black like it always is. Anyway, on her way home, she didn't drive her truck. She took an Uber. Okay. So on her way home, her Uber driver got pulled over for speeding because Teresa was telling him, hurry up, I gotta be in by 10 p.m. I got the curfew, right? So the driver's speeding along and Teresa's in the back telling him, I guess, hurry, hurry, hurry. The cops pull them over. The driver talks, then Teresa goes, I have to be in by 10. Why am I talking like my mother when I'm trying to talk like Teresa? No, I have to be in by 10, and so, you have to hurry up. Anyway, the cop recognized Teresa, gave her a break, and so she got off. Will she ever learn? No. Do you think the Lexus truck was wrong?
Yes.
The Valentino boots?
Yes.
Red carpet?
Yes.
Well, how about this picture of she and her daughter, who's the oldest, 15? Now, come on, now you all. We don't... A tramp? What you call her? No. We don't bash children here at Wendy, do we?
No.
All right, then let's be civilized. Now, she and her mother are identical twins. Her blowout is fabulous. Her midriff, little do you know, is what all the girls are doing. Thigh-high boots are no longer for hookers. They're now for everyone, including the woman in the front row who's, yes, I see you, I see you. Okay. But I think that this little girl, she looks beautiful, but I think she's on the fast track to a flat tire. Or something. Okay, all right. Okay, let's move along. Honey? Let's talk about Tichina Arnold. Well, we love Tichina in our house because she was Pam on Martin, and she's the mom on that Everybody Hates Chris. And we love that. Plus, she's a friend to our show. Tichina was married for 3 years, and the reason for her being divorced now, or heading towards, is shocking. Shocking because both of them are in their 40s and they're getting caught up in like some teenage 20-year-old stuff. Tichina reportedly found out her husband was cheating with many women. Allegedly. Double digits. Okay. Apparently, she also found a sex tape that he made with one of these women. By the way, his type is like a Kim K. You know what I mean? Anyway, so she found this sex tape and texted everyone that she knew that the marriage is officially... you. And why do you clap like that? Like, when you find out something horrific, the first thing you have to do is... Now see, please, woman, listen. Tashina texts everyone she knew, but one of those texters put it on social media because you can't trust your friends to the nth day because of TMZ and Wendy show and other bloggers. She should have texted no one. There is no on blast. You keep this between you all. She's got an 11-year-old daughter with, you know, her ex, and this is like grown people's business. No, you don't put them on blast like you're 12 years old. You keep that to yourself and you handle it within your house. Now, no. And what I feel is this is supposed to be none of my business. But I wouldn't be good at selling mascara at Macy's. So this is my only job, so I must continue. I mean, even when she came here at Wendy last time, and you know, she's been here several times, you know, she's a friend to the show. She was talking about her ex Rico and saying how much they're in love. And you know, she was also telling me that he is, or he was at that particular time, an assistant coach for basketball at St. John's. But he doesn't have that job anymore. And in my mind, I was thinking, literally while she's talking, because I don't believe in long distance nothing unless your man is called or your woman is called, you know, to represent our war troops. You know, other than that, I just feel long distance doesn't work. And so I'm like, okay, so he's gonna be in New York with the girls, you know, at St. John, and she's gonna be in LA doing acting. Rico says it's a private matter, he doesn't wanna comment, but you mark my words, Rico will be commenting probably right after the show. Yeah. So, you know, I love Tashina, and she actually sent me a Wendy, quote, exclusive. It starts with, "Hey, Wendy. I'm sure you already know I'm dealing with some personal issues. In the meantime, I'm packing up, okay, and ready to film a fantastic third season of Survivor's Remorse. We will chat when I come up for much needed air. Until then, blessings, Tashina." By the way, so I had food with a friend on Friday. Yeah, and she bought me a whole box. Remember we were talking the other day about, do you take shoes off when you go to people's houses? Or what do you do? And I told you I went to Johnny Gill's house and he had a whole box of these medical booties. Well, now look now. All right, so my friend Jamie shows up for food and she's got this box. And I'm like, you are so ridiculous. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, you put them on your feet. See? You know, we got these also when we were in Miami for New Year's Eve. Remember, I hosted with Terry Crews for Pitbull's show. And so, me and my family, we were there, and Terry and everyone, and we were invited to this fabulous yacht, over $200 million. Okay? I was like, oh God, who's rich now? Anyway, his name is Shahid Khan, and he owns the Florida team, the Jaguars. And Shahid let me tell you something, all right, just really quick about the yacht. The yacht is so fancy at over $200 million that it had a 4-car garage for 4 other boats. I lied to you not, they weren't even rowboats. They were serious boats. Anyway, it was fabulous. But he made us take off our shoes because he's only owned the yacht for less than a year, and he had wood floors, and look, so we take off our shoes and we put these on. So these are like a thing, you all. Get into it. So, are you familiar with the comedian Will Forte? Because he stars in The Last Man on Earth, and he couldn't decide what look to go with. So he went with both. It's our hot shot of the day. Hit it. I mean, you know, he's kind of cute either way. Okay, wait. Oh gosh, I'm all confused. Okay, wait. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Walk to your TV. Like, I couldn't decide. I'm not even a beard, but I like the beard. But I love the bald, clean. It's gotta be, and anything is better than this. It's gotta be confusing if he has children, but this is a look. Oh, I go for that look. Right? So sad for Seline Dion. How much is one person able to endure? You know, her husband, Renee, of 21 years, he met her when she was 12 years old. They got married several years later, you know, when she was of age. But he passed away, 73. Then 2 days later, her brother passed away. And I love Seline Dion, and I can't imagine. So, Seline, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your sons and your entire family. So sad, so sad. I was shocked to hear the name of the most marketable celebrity. Do you know who it is? It's not Taylor Swift. It's not any Kardashian. It's not Beyonce. It is Rihanna. I was shocked. I was shocked, you know, but then I thought about it and I said, well, maybe it does make sense. You know, Taylor, Beyonce, and the Kardashians are all manufactured. They seem like they would do anything for a dollar. Sorry. Rihanna seems like she does stuff because she's, in her own skin. And, she seems like one of those people that I'm gonna put it on. Now, if people like it, they like it. If they don't, oh well. And that kind of cool girl thing, like, really? But I bet you this is very, very comfortable when she walks around her house. Right? I just feel like Rihanna's probably one of those girls who, like I said, puts it on. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, you do. And people these days in this culture seem to gravitate towards stuff like that, and they're able to sniff out the real deal versus somebody who only does stuff because money is attached. Well, thank you. Okay, so 50 Cent got into it over the weekend, and it's time for Celebrity Fight. Hit it! rather? Clap if 50. Clap if Meek. Well, I like both of them. I'm only here to report. I'm Wendy Williams, and here now the news. So here's what happened. Okay, Meek Mill is a rapper, and he lashed out at 50 in a new, no, because a lot of people who watch the show don't necessarily know that. So, I have to, be a newswoman and fill you in. Okay, so he's got a new song, and he was talking about 50 in the song. And then 50 retaliated with 16 Instagram posts slamming Meek. And here's what 50 says. Just one thing. LMAO. Hey, bleep head. Your career is over already. You better focus on getting Nicki pregnant so you can at least get child support, girl. He called her girl at the end, or him girl at the end. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Meek Mill is the love of Nicki Minaj's life at this particular time. Meek is also about to go to jail for upwards of 5 years. And, Meek might not be as popular or as wealthy as 50, but he decided to lash out. Now, if I were the studio engineer, I would have told Meek from the jump, don't get involved with 50 Cent, because 50 Cent wears his heart on his sleeve and Instagram. So, like 50, leave this man alone. He didn't mean anything. He didn't know any, he's going to jail. And Nicki, hopefully, you'll stick with your guy while he's in jail. I said I'm hopeful. Anyway, Meek violated his probation, which is why he's going to jail. Now, the reason that he violated is because he wanted to support his girl, Nicki, at the awards show. But he wasn't supposed to leave the state without telling his parole officers. And the cameras are everywhere in the stadium. So the parole officers only had to go on, MediaTakeout.com to see these pictures. So that was less than smart, though, Meek. So Meek is going to be sentenced on February 5th for a parole violation. I'd say I wish you well, but it looks like the hole is already there. You just need to jump in.